The question for this presentation is, if your company, Singapore company, did not make any profit for a year, then do you still need to file income tax return for the company? Or under what circumstances a company may not file its income tax return? So let's have a look. And the first thing to understand is IRAS, Inland Revenue Authority of Singapore, monitors the tax collection and it manages it for every company. So IRS expects tax return for every company to be received as per the due date. So every live company which is there in Singapore, and I'm referring here company, but any other business entity also is required to file the tax return within this due date. Now, IRS doesn't know whether your company has made any profit, whether it has made any loss, or whether the company was inactive. So, obviously, they have no way to know or conclude based on whether you file the return or not what is the exact situation. So, IRS will expect, irrespective of whether you have made a profit or loss, you will need to file the tax return to inform IRS. So, if you have made loss, you file a loss tax return. In that case, you don't have to pay any taxes, but it will be a loss tax return and the losses can be carried forward. If your company doesn't have any activity for that specific year, still you need to file a tax return and show that you have made zero sale and you have made zero profit. So this is the general rule. So irrespective of anything, you will have to file the tax return. Now there is one exception that you can apply for Form C waiver. So Form C is a tax return. Form C or Form CS as it is called, it is a tax return. And in certain circumstances, you can file for the Form C waiver. And this you can do if your company is inactive for the entire accounting year for which you are supposed to file the tax return. So it might happen that you have incorporated a company. However, you have not really started the business, or many a times company may remain inactive. There are absolutely no transactions. Now the condition here is that this inactivity should be there for the entire accounting year. It cannot be that only majority part of the year it was inactive, but for some months there were some activities. If the company is totally inactive for the entire accounting year, you can file what is called as Form C waiver. So there is a separate form for IRS which you can fill it up and submit it to IRS. If it is approved, then you don't need to file the return for this company for that accounting year as well as for any subsequent year till the time the company remains inactive. So one of the condition in that form mentions that in case you activate this company and if the company starts making transactions, then you will notify IRS that the company is active now and you will start filing the Form C again. So in summary, unless Form C waiver is obtained, filing of tax return is mandatory. Do not presume that you don't need to file just because your company has not made any profit.
Thank you for watching this video. This video was brought to you by Epica Consulting Singapore. Subscribe to our channel today to get notified when new videos are posted.